So you call authorities on an offender, you're tagged wicked in Nigeria. You actually sack a staff of yours that is not doing well, whom you had actually scolded a couple of times and given query, you're inhumane, you're mean. You address an entitled person squarely, you're tagged difficult. Which way, Nigeria? Why are we so sentimental in this country and not logical? Let's discuss this when we come back. So today's topic, we are talking about Nigerians having the sentimental mindset as against being logical, right? And this is something that I'm really, really very upset about, because I think that's the reason we are not progressive as a nation, right? You hear people call out madams in homes that they are wicked because they are being very professional with their staff. You hear people hate bosses at work because bosses are being very professional at work. You hear people tag you wicked because you reported a colleague that is doing, something very bad, or you reported an offender, or you reported a policeman that is trying to extort money from you. You record that and send to his boss, and they sack him. They say, you're so wicked. You don't know he has children at home to feed. And you keep on asking yourself, did he forget he had children when he was doing something bad? Some will even take it further to tell you, how much are they paying them? They've not even paid them for a while. If he doesn't extort this money from you people, now how will he feed his family? The question they forget to also ask is, you that he's extorting money from, what did you do to him? What makes him think you have the money that he wants to extort? You see, it's just messed up. Because somehow, to a reasonable extent, I can't understand the fact that some of them are not being paid. Some of them are owed for 6 months and all that. And frustration would, push them into doing something bad. Again, I'm not justifying, guys. I'm not. But the truth is, if you've not been paid for months and you're coming to extort from me, what makes you think that I have also been paid for months? What gives you that impression? Is it because I'm driving a car? Does that make you think that I have money? Do you even know if the car is mine? Do you know if I'm a driver? It's just, oh God, wait, let me take a deep breath. It is messed up. This actually startles me up anytime I see it, around. Let me tell you a story. When I was living in Lagos, I was going home and I think I had only 200 naira or something cash on me. So I was driving home. If you know Lagos very well, I was on Ajosi Street. I wanted to turn left so that I will come out of that 4-point and then join the toll gate. And as I was there on Ajosi waiting for the light to turn green, some beggars came to me and they were begging me. Yeah. So I just had my church mind. I said, let me Kukuma give them this only 200 naira cash that I had on me so that I can now make a right turn and use the New Market Road and go home. Yeah, I was living in Lekki Phase 1 at that time. So out of the abundance of my heart, doing favor. Remember, the New Market Road after close of business would be really very jam-packed because of traffic. Because that was when the the toll gate was open newly. So a lot of people were not following that way because, there was this fight as to should I pay or should I not pay? I have alternative route. I'll use, the back road and all that. So using the toll gate was a little bit freer and faster. So if I had used the toll gate and paid 200 naira, I would have been in my house like in less than 5 minutes. But I just, wanting to be nice, I opted to waste time, stay in traffic, waste fuel, and give this beggar 200 naira, the only cash I had on me. So I wound down and gave him the 200 naira. And a couple of seconds or maybe maximum of a minute later, the traffic light changed, turned green, and I trafficated right to follow the New Market Road because I didn't have cash on me anymore. And do you know what happened, guys? This beggar actually, immediately the light started moving. He came to my window, knocked and said to me, Ashawo, and only 200 naira they give me, Ashawo. Hi. So Ashawo means prostitute for those that don't know. So to him, I'm a prostitute because maybe I'm a woman, maybe because I'm driving an SUV, and I don't know, because he's angry that I only tipped him with 200 naira as against maybe 5,000 or 20,000 or maybe my entire account. and didn't even know the sacrifice I made for him. Guys, I parked my car. I was so angry. I cleared, I parked my car by that Keystone, I think Keystone Bank or something. I came down from the car, he started running. I couldn't run now, me pursue him. I just entered my car. I cried till I got home. This might not be a big deal, but because I know that I genuinely gave him the money, that I don't owe him. I just wanted to be nice. I deprived myself of comfort to give somebody that I don't know money. And in response, he called me a prostitute. And this thing I'm telling you is typical Nigeria. You go to a restaurant to eat, you don't tip them as much as they want you to tip them. They won't serve you well. They will close that transaction with you rudely. Initially when you came, or maybe they will look at the car you came with or the way you look, and they'll be like, welcome ma. You will see they are so pleasant. They will serve you so well. And the moment you tip them with maybe 500 naira or 1,000, they will say, bye, next time. You see the attitude, because they are disappointed. They had already calculated how much they think you that look this certain way is supposed to give them. So if you don't give them that amount they assume you're supposed to give them based on the way they assess you, they will hate you and call you a bad person. That is Nigeria. Another story again, I went to a friend's office, and his secretary was a little bit rude and all that, but you always manage this. That's another thing again. You go to all these government parastatals, for them to do their job, you will lobby them, you give them money, you will see that they're so unprofessional and so rude, and you'll be told, if you don't glove well, if you don't massage their ego, if you don't buy them lunch, if you don't give them money, they won't work on your file. And guess what? It's true. So you will pretend that you didn't notice that attitude. You will continue to lobby them, you continue to bribe them, you continue to massage their ego for them to do the work that they are being paid for. Or should I even talk about airport? When you get to the airport, especially when you're traveling internationally, all those immigration officers, some of them, the way they will treat you, the way they will set your bag and tell you that some of the things you're carrying, that you're not supposed to carry them, when you know for a fact that is a lie, you shall tip them to allow you to carry what you're supposed to carry. It's in every sector, in every institution, in every organization, it is like that. And if you dare stand up for yourself and say, enough is enough, you'll be tagged wicked, inhumane, selfish, mean, inconsiderate, sad, you name it. And we ask ourselves, why is Nigeria the way it is? That is the point. Why is Nigeria the way it is? Because everybody is doing the same thing. Or should I say, most people are doing the same thing. So I really want you guys to comment and tell me what you think. How do you think we can be able to solve this? How do you think we as Nigerians can move and shift our mindsets from being sentimental to logical? Being logical doesn't mean that you're mean or rude or inhumane, but it means that you call a spade a spade. When somebody is not doing something right, you call the person out. You don't tolerate bullshit just because you want the society to call you a good person. You don't encourage it. And by not encouraging it, people around you understand that, hey, this is the way you are, and they respect you or they get out. I did a video about setting the right boundaries. I'm going to link up here. You need to learn your boundaries. Don't be pressured though, because Nigerians are sentimental. I have to follow suit. No, you don't have to. You have to do the right thing. If you're working with somebody that is inefficient, let the person know that this is inappropriate. And if the person doesn't want to change, report the person. What the hell? People would pack their work on you to do as a colleague, but they don't give you their salary when they pay them. I don't understand. I'm employed to do one job, but I'm doing job of 3 people, and those other 2 people are taking their salaries home, and I'm not enjoying their salary with them. You see, it doesn't make sense. And you say, I don't want them to call me a bad person. What makes you bad? Why is it bad? Guys, comment and let me know. And the same set of Nigerians that will say that you're wicked and bad, when they travel abroad, they will become so effective and efficient, and you'll be wondering, so this person that is lackadaisical in Nigeria can be this professional and this dedicated and a hard worker abroad, because the system does not tolerate rubbish. So it's time we stop tolerating rubbish in our homes, in our places of work, in our businesses, and from people around us, and from ourselves as well. Okay? Anyway, that is my angry message for today. I am done. But I cannot end this by saying, without saying rather, remember to always hang in there, for the very best is next. Love you, ciao.